Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Beneath the bouncing lights of Beirut's nightclubs, there is no sign that the Shia Islamist political party Hezbollah is preparing for all-out war with Israel. Ever since the bloody civil war that left 150,000 dead between 1975 and 1990, Lebanon has been synonymous with defiance, an attitude that sees people party till dawn and sunbathe unfazed as plumes of smoke billow in the distance. The capital's club scene is still the most vibrant in the Middle East, despite fears that the country is about to be dragged into open conflict with Israel. Saturday's deadly attack on a football field in the Golan Heights, an Israeli-controlled territory near neighboring Lebanon, has only heightened this anxiety. But 6 hours drive north in Beirut, there is little to suggest that war is on the horizon. Once hailed the Paris of the Middle East, Lebanon's capital is where the rich kids of Europe and the Gulf go to blow off steam against a backdrop of remixed Arab and Western beats, and rocketing inflation that averaged an alarming 222% in 2023. Some DJs have cancelled sets, a telltale sign of the city's fragility amid government warnings to avoid all but essential travel. Techno producer Massano pulled out of a scheduled performance in May, citing UK Foreign Office advice. But besides the absence of a handful of international acts, bars and clubs operate as normal, blasting house music until the early hours. Gabriel Elmer, owner of the exclusive nightlife spot Clique, spoke to usnews.co.uk about the stereotype that Lebanese party even under missiles at an upscale seafood restaurant in the heart of downtown Beirut. The UK Foreign Office advises against all travel to Lebanon due to the ongoing conflict between Israel, Lebanese Hezbollah, and other non-state actors in the country. There are ongoing mortar and artillery exchanges and airstrikes in Lebanon, primarily on the border with Israel but also in parts of the Bekaa Valley and other locations north of the Litani River. The FCDO said in a statement on its website, tensions are high and events could escalate with little warning, which could affect or limit exit routes out of Lebanon. In the event of deterioration in the political or security situation, commercial routes out of Lebanon could be severely disrupted or cancelled at short notice, and roads across the country could be closed. The British Embassy may be increasingly limited in the assistance that it can provide. If you are currently in Lebanon, we encourage you to leave. Do not rely on FCDO being able to evacuate you in an emergency. You should have a personal emergency plan that does not rely on the UK government. This may include the ability to leave quickly or to shelter in place if you judge it necessary and safe to do so. This was 2 weeks after a viral video captured a barrage of Iranian rockets flying above the heads of revelers partying at the AHM club on the waterfront, on their way to Israeli territory. Clubs are the only places where sectarian issues do not matter. We are like brothers and sisters there, Gabriel says of the importance of Lebanon's party culture. Rival politicians and their children act like the best of friends when they go out. We, club owners, consider ourselves to be the unofficial Ministry of Tourism. Successive conflicts have not deterred some people from coming to Lebanon, so the clubs are still full. The only obstacle is a few international DJs canceling their sets. Explosions and the booms of fighter jets are the soundtrack of Lebanon's summer, but those unaffected by military escalations, who continue partying, are being accused of tone deafness. Missile exchanges between Hezbollah and Israeli forces have displaced more than 100,000 people from Lebanon's south since Hamas' October 7 attacks on Israel. Our way of coping with the stress of living in a country as unstable as Lebanon is to live life to the fullest, Gabriel explains. US News is on WhatsApp. Join our community for breaking news and juicy stories. His comments come in response to criticism by Mohammed Raad, the Hezbollah parliamentary group leader, who has lashed out at some selfish Lebanese who only want to go to the clubs and live their lives. Beirut still possesses some of the allure it was famed for from the 1950s until the early 70s, when it earned the name, the Paris of the Middle East,